Joe here with Tyler Barich from our grocery team, and we're going to talk about something that's a frequent question from suppliers, particularly new ones who are considering participating in one of our programs, and it's regarding distribution. So what are some of the things they come up to you with concerns before they register?
Yeah, one of the most common questions I get from new suppliers is, am I ready for ECRM? You know, I don't have established distribution. I'm a new company. I'm selling online on my website. I'm selling on Amazon. And how do I get in front of buyers? And also, am I ready for ECRM? You know, and the answer to that is yes. ECRM is the perfect place to build relationships, to set that foundation in meeting with potential buyers as well as distributors. I think that's one of the key things I think that's missed a lot of times is suppliers see a list of all the major retailers that are there and they're hesitant, am I ready? It can be intimidating to meet with some of these large national accounts and large regional chains. Well, through ECRM, not only are you going to secure appointments with the buyers themselves, but also you're going to meet with distributors and qualified distributor partners with ECRM like KeHE, Tree of Life Canada, and also other regional distributors from across the U.S. And so, through these sessions, you're able to meet with the buyers to be able to gain their interest.
And in some cases, the buyer may actually recommend a distributor that they're working with, correct?
Exactly. That's why I think it is pretty common is, for a new supplier to come in and let's say you meet with a retailer and, the question then becomes if there's interest, how are you going to get your product into my stores? Well, if you don't have if you're not set up with their preferred distributor, in many cases, the buyer simply is going to introduce you, give you that contact for their preferred distributor partner, or in some cases, they work with a broker, so they're going to give you their broker contact.
In one case, like with the Swamp Dragon brand, which is another video interview we recently did, is that the buyer can introduce the brand to their distributor, and then they end up getting more business in other areas, other retailers that distributor services. So it's almost like a chicken and egg thing. I mean, you can meet the buyer to get to the distributor, meet the distributor to get to the buyer in any different combination. So it's important to meet with both, just like Tyler said.
Yeah, and you have to start somewhere. That's the reality. It's do you go to a big national trade show? Do you keep knocking on buyers' offices and calling and all the rest of it? And the answer is you can do all the above. But with ECRM, again, it's that level of efficiency and cost effectiveness, as opposed to, spending a year knocking on doors and making phone calls and the emails. By attending ECRM, sitting down with 30, 40 qualified people over the course of 2 days, having those one-on-one conversations about is there a level of interest and, who's which distributor are you working with, who's the contact, and working it from there. And through our networking sessions is the other big opportunity. Talking to other suppliers, who are here, mingling with your peers. And I can't tell you how many times I've heard from suppliers, I met with another supplier I became friends with and they gave me this contact and now I'm doing business with so-and-so. It's all about who you know.
Yep, you're absolutely right. And that's something that we've addressed in the past is it's important to make sure that you're talking to both buyers and suppliers. At any one of our sessions, we have a wealth of knowledge within the attendee base. So, in addition to when you're meeting with the buyers, in addition to pitching your products, you want to make sure you pick their brains. You learn from them what is the best way to work with them, to work with the industry. And then when you're talking to suppliers, like Tyler said, learn from their experience, learn from their mistakes, they're very open. It's a very open community. Everybody is open to discussing and helping each other because they never know, you never know where that is going to take you.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's all about making connections and building relationships.
Yeah. Great. So we will have, from time to time, we're going to post more videos like this where we were looking to address regular questions that suppliers come up with. So thanks again for joining us.
Absolutely, Joe. Right. Thanks for having me.